Your mom played basketball with your head as a baby. Unfortunately, apparently Uncle Sam has an outerversal jab. I'm gonna go over why literally if he farts, Naruto dies. If he farts, Saiyan Saga dies for sure. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons. And today we have another Goon series video. This one was purchased and it features a character we've never featured before in a series we've never done. This is Natsu from Fairy Tail. If you guys are a fan of the Goon series, or when I find funny moments throughout a character's history, smash the like button, run the comments up, subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely appreciate all the love and support, as well as check out my Discord server. And if you want to see your favorite character on this series or any of my other series, let me know by hitting me up on Discord. We can talk business. But anyways, we're going to get into some of the best Natsu moments. Comment down below your favorite moment. Without further ado, let's begin. Now, first Goon moment is when he put the hands on a Yeti. Now, this Yeti is talking big shit. Natsu tends to have the habit of running the fuck up, right? Like, he just runs up and throws hands. Literally rocked the shit out of the Yeti and was talking spicy after. Like, just one shot, rocked him into the side. It was bad, and like the fact he just runs down on people like that, it's pretty terrible. Next, he shows off one of his personality traits, which is he thinks he's a ninja, right? These maids run down on him, and Natsu was like, oh shit. First of all, they're making too much noise. Second of all, I'm a ninja. They can't like run down on me. They might know my identity. So he starts beating the shit out of the maids, and he's like, I'm a ninja. I can't let them go because they'll see me and shit. And they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you're still claiming you're a ninja. You're loud as fuck. But yeah, no, Natsu literally pretends to be a ninja and assaults people. It's terrible. Next, there was literally the time that the way he puts hands on people just straight up gets him a lot of hate and doubt. He rocked the shit out of a massive being, right? And all the wizards that were witnessing this were like, yo, did that dude just like run down and punch that shit? Like, first of all, who does that? Like, that thing is massive. Second of all, like, there's no way he's a wizard. Wizards don't run down on shit and punch it in the face. Yo, his hands are too crazy. There's just no way he's a wizard. And to beat up people like that and it be so bad they don't even believe you're a wizard anymore, it's pretty crazy. Next, we have the moment he proves that with plot, the power of friendship, and just being fucking arrogant, he could do whatever he wants, right? So he runs into a god-like flame. If you guys don't know, Natsu consumes fire, uses fire, all that. That's what he's famous for. Well, there's this god slayer flame, right? And this flame was stated to be able to essentially kill whoever it comes in contact with. Like, it should not be something you just interact with. Natsu saw that and was like, fuck the rap shit, I'm eating it. Proceeds to consume the fire. Despite the fact they told him he was not about that life and not built for it, he ate that shit anyway, which was crazy. Next, we have a time he took out one of the homies. If you don't know, he be beefing with the boy Gray. Obviously, they have the dynamic of both of them being opposites in power, essentially. However, both are practically male strippers at point. But regardless, he runs down on him, right? Just drop kicks the shit out of him. And absolutely one shot him with a drop kick before heading off to the S-Class Island. Like, the fact he just runs down on his homies and knocks them out for fun, horrible. Like, that, that's not okay. He's a terrible person. Next, we have a time he had to fight a character that essentially had precog tied to thought, right? Literally everything you think they're going to see, and they're going to anticipate your actions based on your thoughts and thought process. So he starts fighting him and he's like, oh, easy counter. Like, it's no problem for me. He starts beating the shit out of this character and they're like, yo, he's not even thinking. I can't counter him because this dude literally just stopped thinking. The fact that he could just stop thinking like that and swing and bang, I low-key respect that shit. Next, we have the time we found out that if he tackles you and decides to hold on, that shit has stupid scaling. So apparently at one point, in a brawl with another character, and an interaction with them as well, Natsu straight up grabbed this character, right? Held on with all his life. This was quite literal, as in holding on, he proceeded to pass through the spirit world and come back. Quite literally left the plane of existence just holding on for dear life. That's crazy. If you argue like spirit world, you know, literal, insane. So him doing that, that's ridiculous. And it was crazy because they're like, yo, Natsu, there's no way you actually held on. Like, you have to be trolling. He's like, nah, I held on, like, dead ass. Next, we have his inability to accept the dialogue of bad guys. So, he got into a disagreement slash opposition with someone, right? And they start basically giving a monologue. Now, here's the thing. Natsu doesn't give a shit about monologues. And in fact, the bad guy references this. He's like, yo, Natsu, we were giving our monologue. We were giving our villain speech. You interrupted that shit. He's like, never heard of giving speeches. Fuck you. Proceeds to slide. Yeah, don't give a speech around Natsu. He's going to interrupt that shit. We find out in this next moment that Kid Natsu is about that life, right? Like, he'll hit the lick on a bitch. So he ran into someone, and of course, was in the process of robbing shit, and they're like, yo, what are you doing? Like, pull over. It's about to be beef. And he was like, nah. Hits the major look on this dude. And he's like, yo, even though you're a tactician and all that, kids have their own way of fighting. Literally runs off on the plug. And the dude's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this kid really thinks he can do me like that? And yeah, Natsu did that shit. Hard to deal with. Next, we have the time he hit the meanest vocal solo of all time. So he was fighting a character with like incredible hearing, right? And however, in having senses and such of that nature, they're naturally sensitive. So Natsu decided to try to one-shot him by screaming so loud it would violate his hearing. Like, he literally just started screaming, and they're like, ah, shit, like, this is crazy. Yeah, dropping someone by screaming at them is crazy, but you know, that's how he gets down. The next moment is when he got someone to one-shot themselves. So they basically got the speech of, like, if I touch you, I have the touch of death. So, like, basically, if we come into contact, you're cooked. And Natsu was like, yo, real shit, we can proceed to all that, but you got something on your face. Character proceeds to touch himself and one-shot himself with his own ability, as Natsu's like, you dumb bitch, I can't believe you fell for it. He just be hitting people with stupid shit, I'm not gonna lie. Now, next moment, and smash the like button if you want to see more Fairy Tail content on the channel. I will, at 300 likes, do a follow-up. We find out his drip can never burn. This is actually kind of swaggy. So, there's a Q&A about, like, yo, his clothes always tear and shred, but they always seem to come back. Like, what's going on? They go, yo, his clothes are literally made to, like, never burn. Like, they're gonna be fine, come back, whatnot. And she was like, oh, shit. Like, they just do that? And he's like, yeah, he had a special tailor. So, he literally had his drip tailor-made so that when he beefed with people, it was good. It would always be fine, which is pretty dope to see. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. And again, if you want to see your favorite characters on the channel, definitely hit me up on Discord and let's talk business. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.